Morning world, 8:30 in the morning, 16th of September 2013. Mercury in Libra, Mercury opposite Uranus right now as I speak. Mercury square Pluto a couple of days ago. So what does it mean? Mercury is your ability for communication. It's the way you read, write, think, speak and move. It's the communication you have with yourself, mentally, others, verbally in email, world, socially. Mercury in Libra, generally good sign for it, good at balancing, good at making decisions based on what's good for everyone, bit indecisive, fine. Mercury opposite Uranus, one of the all-time classic aspects, very rare, it's only there for a couple of days every year. Uranus is about speed, it's about change, it's about originality, novelty, innovation, excitement, adventure, as well as unpredictability, disruption and chaos. So to have Mercury opposite Uranus in one's chart, if it's in a natal chart, hey, it creates an eclectic and unusual mind that's lousy at convention, orthodoxy, normality and routine, but that's brilliant at spotting opportunities. With people with Mercury opposite Uranus, I often say to them, if I were employing them, I'd be using them as problem solver, troubleshooter, someone who thinks outside the box, someone who has unusual mental stimulus and sees round corners. It's almost as if the neurons don't hit the same receptors with Mercury-Uranus people as they do with others. Hence they come up with different solutions, normally much quicker and sharper than normal. At the same time, there's a Mercury square Pluto ongoing. This is as difficult, if not more so, because Pluto brings the subversive and the compulsive into the equation, and a square to Mercury really brings an element of challenge into the way that one communicates. People with Mercury Pluto square may find that other people consider them a little bit intense or compulsive when it comes to verbal expression, and that with Mercury square Pluto there's always going to be this kind of ferreting, the ability to get to the bottom of things, uncover, find out, bring to the surface. Mercury square Pluto people are not going to be light in their ways of communication. They're always going to have a psychological twist to their nature. And this is great because it means no one can pull the wool over their eyes, but it's not so great when it comes to having superficial, light-hearted conversation, because these are the people that don't do lightweights. At the moment, in the sky with Mercury opposite Uranus right now and Mercury square Pluto, one would imagine that today, yesterday, there'd be a lot of communication problems, but actually I'm seeing the opposite. I'm seeing a lot of resolution of problems. I'm seeing a fair bit more mellowing. I'm sure this is only temporary. Mars is heading into mid-Leo. Venus is approaching Saturn. The moon, as I speak, is exactly opposite Mars. So I do imagine today will have an element of feisty and fieriness and provocativeness about it, followed over the coming couple of days with Venus conjunct Saturn by a period of sultry, moody glaringness. And at the day-by-day level, this is not a particularly easy time. The big picture is beginning to clear up, and I'm not seeing that much in terms of large-scale, long-term developments over the coming few days. I'm seeing much more short-term, individual situations evolving in ways that's well, making people a bit more decisive. Yes, no, black, white. I think there's decisions taking place now which are going to lead to individual actions over the coming month or two that are going to change things for the very long-term future. Hope I'm not dreaming anything in for myself here. For the rest of today, the moon's in Aquarius all day. Nice enough aspect. It's not going to be making any more aspects to planets before it leaves Aquarius. So basically, the rest of today, Monday, and tomorrow morning, Tuesday, it's fun. It's basically a void moon. It's one of those times where you can be effective and efficient in finishing things off, wrapping things up, but it's not a good time in the next 24 hours to initiate, to begin, or to start something new. Today is a functional day. Okay, catch you later, folks. Bye.